Hello, and thank you for clicking in to Witchy-Woo Tarot. This is going to be a twin flame soul connection reading for the sign of Sagittarius. This video can't possibly be for everyone watching, so take what resonates for you, whether it be past, present, or future, and feel free to switch the roles as you see fit, since time and energy are fluid. If this is your reading, please like this video and let me know in the comments, because I love to hear from you guys. And if it doesn't resonate, please check your birth chart for your moon, Venus, and rising signs, so to see if any of my other videos have messages you need to hear. Real quick, before we get started, I do want to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel so far. Your support has been so amazing. The private readings I've done have been awesome, and I can't wait to continue to do more of those. Also, since the Libra Intimate Extended bonus reading was such a hit, I've decided to go ahead and do 3 Intimate Extended bonus readings for the signs with the most views to conclude Gemini season. So I'll be doing that in addition to my end of season giveaway, which if you're new to my channel, your subscription gets you entered into a drawing where you can win a free reading or a tarot oracle deck from me. If you do subscribe, go ahead and tap the notification bell so you don't miss those readings. So tonight I'm doing a twin flame soul connection reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So that could be for you and your person, or it could just be about the divine feminine and divine masculine within yourself, since we each possess both dualities within ourselves. So for the sign of Sagittarius, some general energy from the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle. Okay, we have realization. Realization was a big theme over the last couple of months. And magic. Ooh, guys. Okay, so let's see, Sagittarius. What do these cards have to tell you? All right, with realization, the frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. And for magic, we have the frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. So, everyday magic. Manifestation, guys. I talk about it all the time. So it looks like this person is realizing that they have the ability to manifest just about anything they want, as long as they believe it to be so. Coming to our truth and really living in our truth unapologetically can be difficult sometimes, because, living in these meat suit bodies, we have obligations and duties to fulfill on this earth, right? Wrong. We are not our bodies. We are our souls. So whoever this is realizing, coming to their truth and understanding that it's not just about the external process of being, but it's about ascending into our highest selves. Believing in the power of manifestation and magic is going to take you there. Beautiful. So I'm going to get some past, present, and future energy for the masculine and feminine. And I'll be using the Game of Thrones Tarot, which was just gifted to me by my friend Amanda. Thank you so much. I love this deck, and I love the show Game of Thrones. I really don't care if you like the ending or not, because I thought it was cinematic gold. Anyways, so for the past energy for the masculine, we have... Looks like the masculine is quiet tonight. Oh, as I say that, a card flies out. For the present energy for the masculine, present energy. Okay. Lots of earth energy in here so far. And for the future, for the masculine, for the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, cards are flying. Wow, guys. The lovers. Okay, so under the deck, we have the 3 of Cups. So it looks like the masculine in the recent past is realizing that they're wanting to reunite. That is what I'm feeling. They're wanting a reunion. They want to celebrate. They want to have success in their ventures. For the feminine, for the past, we are using the Star Spinner Tarot. For the past, for the feminine, what do we have? Ooh, the Seven of Swords. For the present, the Two of Cups. Future energy for the feminine. Oh, guys, I just got like a drop sensation in my stomach. This is not the first time that that's happened while I've read for Sagittarius. As a matter of fact, I believe it happened in the very first zodiac video I did in Aries season. So if you haven't already watched that, you should check that out. All right, future energy for feminine. Can we please have a card? Okay, here we go. And the Four of Coins. Interesting. Interesting. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune for the feminine. Great. So looks like in the recent past, the feminine realized that she is in control of her own destiny. Okay, it looks like the feminine is realizing that she sometimes might be up, sometimes might be down, but luck is what you make it. Okay, I feel like this feminine has really been manifesting closing of an old cycle and coming into a new cycle and having success with that. Okay, so in some sense, I feel like the masculine and the feminine are kind of on the same page in a sense. Masculine wanting reunion, feminine wanting to start a new cycle. So let's dig into the past of the masculine. We have the Seven of Coins, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this person could have Earth in their chart, or you can, depends on which position you're in currently. Okay, so the Seven of Coins, this is waiting energy. This is sowing the seeds. This is someone being really patient and trying to put together a real, tangible offer. Something solid. They're trying to grow and manifest and make something into something real. For the present, we have the Six of Coins. This is also a Libra card because of the scales being balanced. So this card is all about reciprocity, giving back. I feel like the masculine is starting to understand that there can't be any more 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy. There needs to be a balance, an equal give and take in this connection. For the future, we have the Lovers. Love, 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 love this card. And the Lovers are always coming out for me all the time in every single deck that I use. Always the Lovers, the Lovers, the Lovers. And the Lovers have come out in quite a few of my readings already for these videos that I've been doing for this season. But anyways, moving right along. The Lovers is all about a choice in love. Someone choosing love. Union, harmony, balance. Love, 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 love. So in the future, this person is choosing this connection. They're choosing to manifest it. They're choosing this reunion. This is something that they have wanted. This is something they're working on. And this is something that they see manifesting into their future. Okay? For the feminine, we have in the past the Seven of Swords. So the feminine may not have always been honest about their feelings, may not have been forthright about where they really wanted this to go. And maybe the feminine has been strategizing a way to either A, like I said, come into a new cycle, closing an old cycle. But I feel strategizing very hard with this card. You see, this person is taking all that they can, holding on to everything they can, and stealing away into the night. I feel like almost an upset or bitter energy coming from this person as he looks behind him to what looks like the carnival. It's like this, I'm feeling disappointed energy. Okay, cutting your losses is what I just heard. So it looks like the feminine in the recent past, maybe, there was some separation. Maybe there was something that happened that made the feminine feel like there was some kind of sneaky energy going on. But in the present energy, we have the Two of Cups. So it looks like the feminine is starting to find balance and harmony within herself. And that is so important because when it comes to the twin flame journey, that's what it's all about. Finding balance and union within yourself is what brings physical union into the 3D. So with this being a Cups card, I feel like this feminine is really getting in touch with her inner emotions, starting to connect to her heart. And I feel like this is a love of self card because we have two females here facing one another. It's like she's looking into the mirror and realizing that she possesses all the love that she's ever going to need. And she doesn't need an actual physical person to be with her to show her what love really means. That's what I'm getting from this card. For the future, we have the Four of Pentacles. As you can see, this kind of reminds me... I need some water. Okay, so this card reminds me of... Why can't I just drew a blank? Tangled? No, Rapunzel. I just channeled the Disney movie before I channeled the actual original fairy tale, Rapunzel. So this woman, oh my goodness, this woman, sorry about that. This woman is waiting in her tower. She's looking a little forlorn. She's just waiting, holding on to what I feel like is what little bits of tangible evidence that she has of this connection. And I feel like she's just waiting for it to manifest. She doesn't really look like she's that positive in it manifesting. I think she's just kind of waiting for it to come to her. But I feel like she's waiting nonetheless. She's holding on to the connection. She doesn't want to let go of it. There's something that's telling her that she needs to hold on, but also that she needs to hold back. So in the future, I see that the feminine will probably hold back a little bit from her masculine due to this past energy. All right, so I'm going to get some clarification cards from my Magical Grand Trumps Oracle that I just recently created. This deck is based off of the show Once Upon a Time, which has many references to the Twin Flame journey, if you've ever seen it. This is a 55 card deck, has the Grand Trumps, so all of the major arcana plus 2 that I created, as well as oracle cards. So if you are interested and you would like to purchase this deck, just let me know in an email and I will be happy to send you the link. Anyway, so let's get some clarity for the masculine. We have one so far. Clarity for the masculine, please. And, you know, now I'm looking at the Three of Cups, and sometimes this could be indicative of a third-party situation. So maybe this masculine in the past has entertained others, and maybe they have breadcrumbed the feminine in the past, but I feel like I said in the present energy, the masculine is really worried and concerned with working to achieve more of a balance, working towards an equal give and take. Okay, so we've got quite a few for the masculine. We have the Hierophant, the Sorcerer's Hat, the Mirror, and the World. So let's talk about the Hierophant and the Sorcerer's Hat, because this kind of goes back to the first two cards of realization and manifestation. So looks like the masculine is really starting to come into a higher level of consciousness, using their imagination and trying to, like I said, push forward with a new way of thinking. The Hierophant tells me that what's on your masculine's mind is marriage, commitment, and trusting in this connection. The Hierophant is all about higher levels of commitment. So in the future, that pairs well with the Lovers. I do feel strongly that this is what the masculine is wanting to achieve. With the Mirror and the World, I feel, like I said, there's been a cycle that's closed. There's been a completion maybe of some old habits and old ways. And the masculine is wanting to push forward into union. With the Mirror, I feel like the masculine, just like the feminine here, looking into the mirror and understanding that she possesses all the love she'll ever need. I think the masculine is starting to understand the truth of who he is. He's looking at himself in the mirror and seeing all of the ways that maybe he's wronged the feminine in the past, and seeing that what needs to happen is moving forward to achieve that wholeness and that balance with their feminine. Okay, so that's beautiful. For the feminine, we have come on, feminine. I know you got stuff to say, feminine. I know that you've got some messages, unless you really truly are in your Four of Pentacles energy, holding all the way back. All right, one more shuffle for the feminine, and all the cards come out. Let's see. So we have 5. And I'm at 16 minutes so far. So let's real quick. Wheel of Fortune, again. Wheel of Fortune down here at the bottom of the deck, closing a cycle. This is also a destiny connection that I feel like the feminine understands that this person is her destiny. Okay, we have the Shell, which is all about feminine energy, fertility, awakening, psychic abilities. So this feminine is kind of coming into her power. And again, realizing that she can manifest whatever she desires as long as she believes. We have the Justice card, which is all about truth, balance, equality. I truly feel like I said, maybe the feminine felt wronged in the past. Maybe the feminine felt like there was an injustice. And so I think that when it comes to the Seven of Swords, I think the feminine sort of expects justice to be served in that sense. We have the Apple, which is all about paradise, temptation, sexuality. The apple symbolizes a divine gift. And so I think that going along with the Magic card, this is something in her hands that she's wanting. The apple is the gift. She's wanting that gift from her masculine, even if that gift is simply owning up to all of the ways that maybe things didn't go right in the past. And finally, the Magician, going back to manifestation. This is all about having unlimited potential and the confidence to move forward. All right, so I know that was a lot of cards, but anyways, here we go. I'll just kind of lay these out right here. There's just too many. I'm just going to leave them there. All right, so to end the reading, I'm going to get some cards from the True Love reading cards. And one of my favorite tarot readers uses these cards a lot, Erica Elmitz. If you haven't already checked her out, you definitely should, because she's phenomenal. All right, so for the masculine, we have... For the masculine, what advice can we get for the masculine moving forward? Nothing's coming out, so I'm just going to pick from the top. We have spiritual maturity. We just got this in another reading, actually. And for the feminine, we have forgiveness. So spiritual maturity for the masculine is beautiful. So, and this did come up for the masculine in another reading. I think it maybe was the Leo reading or Aries reading. I'm not quite sure. But anyways, spiritual maturity is telling me that your person is letting go of the 3D and ascending into their 5D energy. Your person is starting to learn their lessons and understand that this awakening, all of the things that they've been through, is because they were meant to ascend into something higher. They're recognizing this connection as a spiritual connection, and I think they're starting to understand all of the ways that maybe they were not acting or doing right by their feminine in the past. So maturing spiritually is huge, and I really think that's beautiful for the masculine. For the feminine, we have forgiveness. So when it comes to forgiving, forgiveness is more for yourself than it is for the other person. It's easy to say forgive and forget, and, telling someone I forgive you doesn't really do anything unless you can forgive yourself. And when I say forgive yourself, you're probably like, what? Why do I need to forgive myself? Well, because in some way, you are also responsible for the way that you were treated. You allowed this person to take advantage and to maybe not treat you the way that you deserved. Okay, so I think at this time for the feminine, yes, it's important to forgive your masculine, but it's also more important to forgive yourself for the way that you were before you started to spiritually ascend, before you started to awaken, before you became a better version of yourself. It's time to let go of the past ways that not only people have treated you, but also forgive yourself for allowing those things to happen, and understand and realize that you have the power to manifest everything. So all of those bad things that happened to you in the past, feminine, in some way, you are responsible for that because you allowed it to happen. You let it manifest. You focused on the wrong things back then, and it's okay. We've all been there. I've been there. So forgive yourself, forgive others, and find peace in moving forward and really letting those past experiences fall away, because you're not going to be able to move forward into the new cycle if you're still holding on to negative energy, and especially if you're holding on to negative energy towards your own self. Okay, so that was a really great reading, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it resonated for someone. If it did, please let me know in the comments. If you have any questions or would like to talk about your birth chart, please email me at witchywootarot@gmail.com. If you just want to follow along for additional content and insights, you can also follow me on Instagram at Witchy-Woo Goodness. And if you would like to book a private reading, the link to my Etsy shop is also inside the bio of my Instagram. So go ahead and check that out. Anyways, I hope you guys are being safe, that you have a great rest of Gemini season. Good night.